So it feels absolutely ridiculous to be saying this, but we are moments away from potentially being in the Copa Libertadores final. Yep, it's mental, isn't it? Yesterday we played nearly an hour down to 10 men and only lost 1-0 to Millonarios from Colombia after this really soft goal was conceded. But today in the second leg at our place we've got a chance to turn it around. Before that we had a game against Bolognese in the league which we needed to win to make sure we kept up the pressure with Cusco to try and win the league title this season. Luckily, thanks to 5 goals from our players, we managed to win the game 5-0. This was a great goal here from Juan Beltran in the 18th minute. This keeps us second in the second phase of the league table season, 1 point behind Cusco with a game in hand, but in the overall league table we are ahead of them by 2 points with a game in hand as well, potentially be able to go 5 points ahead of them. But it brings us to this moment, the second leg of the Copa Libertadores Semi Finals. We take on Millonarios from Colombia, whereas the team that we narrowly lost to in the group stage at Atletico Mineiro hold on to a 3-2 win in their semi-final. To try and stand a chance, we are going to drop back to the 4-4-2. Chelly and Carpio on the wings, Rosell and Ortiz in the wing-back roles, Vinicius Popo, Juan Beltran up top. Lucao comes in for the suspended Aaron Sanchez. Of course, he was sent off in the first leg. If we manage to win this, it's a miracle. And so kickoff is upon us here today. And I tell you what, if this USMP team within 5 seasons gets to the Copa Libertadores final, it will be my greatest ever achievement in Football Manager. Like, I genuinely think that's the case. My greatest ever achievement in this, if this USMP side gets there. Like, quite frankly, we have no right being in the semi-final or the quarterfinals of the Copa Libertadores. Like, we've got no right, absolutely no right to be there. And yet, we are potentially 90 minutes away, 80 minutes away now from a final, if results go in our favour today. We need 2 goals to win 2-1 on aggregate, and that would be amazing. As Vinicius Popo finds Chelly, who finds not quite Juan Beltran. The ball cleared though back to our back line. And can we build this again with Lucao as he brings the ball forward into Acuses. Forward now to Chelly, who's in behind. Chelly, tackled at the last second. A poor touch from Chelly there was not great. But again, we're coming forward. This highlight's long. I feel like it's a long enough highlight for there to be a goal at the end of it. As the ball's put out wide into Juan Beltran, who's brought down. Penalty. Right. Now, we saw last time that Chelly did miss a penalty in the quarterfinals. But, come on, lad. I trust you. I have faith in you. I know you can do this, Chelly. I back you. It's why I've not taken you off penalties. I'm keeping you on them because I know you can score them. Come on, that's exactly what we needed. A goal. And there's 78 minutes to get another one. I mean, we've been quite lucky. It's our only shot of the game in 26 minutes, and that's gone the back of the net. It's quite nice, to be fair. We've been pretty lucky. That's not very lucky, though, that was a horrible goal to concede. Now, it is going to be a yard, apparently, but I'm not entirely sure. I don't think it was offside, personally. Yeah, goal awarded, that's fine. But it's not fine, obviously, but... that's such a frustrating way to concede. Torreon misses the header, just falls through to Valencia, the striker. And we're back on level terms on the night, behind on goal difference, and we now need another 2 goals to win outright. I'm going to shout encourage. I'm going to shout encourage to them. And I'm actually kind of tempted to go a little bit more attacking, I think. I think we move our wide men a bit further forward. I think we see what they can do as we try and push for a winner. Although Arit's out wide into Carpio, into Vinicius Popo. His header is in the back of the net for his 25th of the season. I thought the referee was looking at that when he's not. Okay, let's keep calm. We're 2-1 up just before half-time. It was a powerful header. At the least, it's going to penalties right now, but we need to get another goal out there somewhere. Thrash the arms, far from pleased from what I've just seen out there. Even though we are winning, I'm very, very happy. What I'm tempted to do is move these guys up a little bit and just try that as our corner's been cleared, but only as far as Aritz right now. As he brings the ball down the right-hand side, there's players waiting in the middle. As Carpio, can he find a ball to the far post to Chelly? Chelly's header, cleared by another header from the defenders there. Good work from them, and Millonarios are looking to come forward over the halfway line. Can the highlight finish now, please? Or can we win possession back? Either one would be quite nice as we win possession back. And can we go on a counter-attack here? Maybe as Chelly gets the ball out wide. Can he just find a ball through to someone? No, he's been challenged and tackled. And now I'm happy for the highlight to finish, Football Manager. Please, if you'd be so kind. Because this now feels like a long highlight where Valencia's going to score a goal. My word. My word, if that had gone in. Juan Beltran not having a great game, a 6.4 out there. I think we need to get him off the pitch for Gonzalez Vigil. And Russell and Oritz not having great games. Let's bring Cabello on at right back. Let's not make too many changes to the back line just yet. But Russell, tempted to maybe bring him off shortly if he doesn't have a great rest of the second half. I'm shouting encourage again. We are well in this game. 12 shots apiece. And there's a corner with Torrejon putting it into the middle. And Mariarty has put it in the back. Oh my word. No, how is this happening? I can't believe this. How are we doing this? How are we doing this? How are we now 20 minutes from a Copa Libertadores final? I cannot take this, as I'm going to bring these players back a little bit. I'm going to drag them back. Oh, I bloody don't like this at all. I hate this sort of pressure. I hate every second of it. And yet we're doing things all right. We're doing okay with 10 minutes to go. I want to change. Oh, I hate doing this because I always feel like it's going to backfire hugely. Let's drop to a lower tempo. Time wasting all the time. We want short passing. Yes, please. Please, if you'd play for set pieces, if you'd be so kind to just slow this game down and win it. Oh my God, are we about to go to the Copa Libertadores final? How have little USMP got to a Copa Libertadores final? And we're playing Atletico Mineiro, the only team to have beaten us. The only team to have beaten us in the Copa Libertadores this season. That's a lie, because Millonarios did in the first. Ignore that. Either way, they beat us in the group stage, and now we've got them in the final. Before we get there, though, there are 5 more league games to play. And the first one was a 3-0 win against Comercientes, with Vinicius Popo scoring this one. Sadly for us, though, Cusco also won, which means they stay 1 point ahead of us in the second phase of the league season. Once again, Aaron Sanchez and Uriel Celli were called up for international duty over the international break. And this time, they actually played, or at least Celli did, for 62 minutes in a 6.6 average rating. And sadly, his form carried on into the league as we drew 2-2 with Sporting Cristal, relying on Torrejon scoring a 95th minute equaliser to ensure we picked up at least a point. Luckily for us, Cusco also drew, which means we stay 1 point behind them, or 2 points ahead of them with the overall league table. It's all a little bit weird, isn't it? Next up, though, was a game against Union Huaral. This was our game in hand over Cusco. Right, we've got a penalty. It's a huge one. We need to score it. Come on, Uriel. Oh, no. No. Corner for us, Torrejon into the middle. It's met by Marietti's head, cleared as far as Carpio, who brings the ball into the area, shoots, and it's somehow gone in. You love to see it. Huaral coming forward right now on the ball. I'm not liking the look of this attack. They've got plenty of players offside. Offside. Ref was offside. It wasn't. It wasn't offside. And so in the end, Huaral's only shot on target stopped us getting all 3 points in the game. However, we did move ahead of Cusco on goal difference, but level on points with them in the second phase of the league season. In the overall league table, we are 3 points clear of them though. But up next is Cusco, and we're playing them at home. This is a huge game. We have to win. Corner for Cusco then in the middle, and it's just about cleared off the line. Tell you what, the early stage of this game, they are dominating us. Even though we're at home, 5 shots to 0. Cusco, if they win this, are taking it all down to the wire this season. It's looking very likely we're going to play against them in the final game of the season playoff for the title. But obviously we want to win all the league tables as well as that playoff match. And if we don't win this game, then it's going to be very difficult for us to do that. Ortega on the ball then, hoofed it up cleared towards Vinicius Popo, who's not going to win it in the air, and our Cusco, it's offside. If that's not offside, I'm going to be cross. Ref, you better put that offside, ref. Ref, you're taking your time here. Thank you. There is some justice in this world. We're doing nothing in this game. Absolutely nothing at all. I don't know why we can't seem to play football against anyone right now. Sporting Cristal draw, Huaral draw, Cusco 2-0 down. And are they going to get a third? If they get a third, I'll be so upset. because that would ruin everything. I'd hate it if they get a third. Luckily, Castillo with a good save. Although there's still chance and time for them to score a third. Look, come on. Tactically, we're going to move some players to be a bit more advanced and attacking. You know, really go for this now, I think, with some wing-backs on attack, not full-backs, wing-backs on attack. We're going to have a bit of a high tempo, a bit more direct passing, dribble a bit more. Let's play for some set pieces. Let's also go to the dressing room and absolutely slam the boys. Right, this is how we turn it around. 4-3 and coming. Goal. I'd just gone to fill this up and I came back and we scored. Easy. And here comes number 2. Moreno, middle, Cavalcanti, goal. I'm a genius. I'm an actual genius. Everything I touch turns to gold. Everything. You know, I'm just class at the game. I'm so good at this. As Juan Beltran brings it down the wing. Here comes another. If we don't score off this, I'll be mad. How are we... Thank you. I actually can't believe that's worked. I was fully prepared to have a highlightless second half and lose 3-0. But no, we've pulled it back, 3-3. The game is on. And Castillo picks up the loose ball. This one is going to get cleared to Cavalcanti, into Aritz, into Alvarado, into Sandoval, into Juan Beltran, back to Alvarado. Alvarado, advance ball forward, out wide to Aritz, who can put a ball in the middle. Grados at the far post, picks it up, turns, and... brings it quite far wide, but into Moreno, into Juan Beltran. It's in the back of the net somehow. Juan Alvarado with the goal. His first of the season. And his first ever goal for the club as well, according to the commentary. Wow. I am so good at this game. And here comes number 5. I told you 5 goals were incoming in the second half. And Juan Alvarado's header is straight at the keeper. Good positioning from him. Please don't let them score now. I should maybe bring some players back, actually, now. Now we're winning, we should probably, not be quite so attacking. Although, we're doing such a great job. Vinicius Popo through number 5. Number 5! Wow, what an absolutely insane game this one is. Absolutely insane. 3-0 up Cusco, and you really messed it up. And we are all over you now. Until the final 20 minutes, and you could be all over us. As Bertie brings the ball forward, good save Castillo. And... this game, if we win it, if we go on to win it, should actually confirm us the overall league table winners, which puts us straight into the final of the playoffs. And Cusco will have to play against, was it Cienciano who beat us in the opening phase of the league season playoff final? I believe that's the case. And it's likely going to be Cusco we face off against in the actual playoff final later on, because they're very good in Cienciano right now aren't. But this gives me a lot of faith that we can beat them in that playoff, which would be amazing. As Acuses gets the ball into Aritz. Aritz on the ball right now. Can he just turn, put this one in the middle, make it 6? As Vinicius Popo is brought down. Penalty. And Popo on his hat-trick is going to take it, and Popo scores his hat-trick. 29 goals for the season. I can't see a situation where he doesn't get 30. And then he's going to go back to Brazil, isn't he? Because, it's a good league, isn't it, to play in. But 6-3, what a second half from us. Phenomenal. And with 1 game to go, we have won the overall league table, because we are 6 points ahead of Cusco with 1 game to go. And that final league game of the season resulted in a 5-1 win over Alianza Lima. Vinicius Popo completing a hat-trick here in the 70th minute. That match also saw us break our record attendance with 24,000 fans there for a fan day. And I'll be honest, I'm surprised that our Copa Libertadores games haven't actually been the record-breaking games. And so in the end, we won our group in the opening phase of the league season, only to lose the playoff final to Cienciano. We've topped the table in the second phase of the league season 2, and the overall league table we won by 6 points as well. All we have to do now is win the playoffs. But we've only got a couple of games left this season, which Aaron Sanchez is going to miss with a twisted ankle, out for 5 weeks. Honestly, I will twist my ankle and I'll be fine 10 minutes later. How is he out for 5 weeks? Also, remember how I said it's likely that we're going to play Cusco in the final playoff match of the season? Well, in the first leg of the semi-final, they battered Cienciano 5-0. But the second leg is on the exact same day as the Copa Libertadores final, which we're going to do in the next episode. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Make sure you do drop a like on the video for me, subscribe if you're new around here, and leave a comment down below for the YouTube algorithm. Until next time, have a good one. Goodbye.